I'm a first generation homeschooling mom, and these are some of the things that I have learned since starting homeschooling my kids now a year and a half ago. I don't need a degree to teach my kids. I use curriculums that have really large teacher's guides, which help me with every single step of the way. They also give me literally how to teach my kids. So it is super easy, and it's called Christian Light Education. I use it for math and language arts, and I truly love it. The kids love it, and I haven't had any questions of how to do stuff because it is literally right there for you. I also agree that you don't have to teach every single little subject every single little day. I think that outsourcing certain things that I am not good at, especially like piano lessons, certain crafts, we can do right on outsource.com or Master Books Academy or anything on YouTube as well. So I use other things to help me teach as well. 2, it's okay to skip a day. One of the biggest things when my kids were in school was we wanted to go on a 2-week-long East Coast camping trip. And while we were allowed to do that, my kids were in private school at the time, so we didn't have any certain truancy rules and things like that. It was so much easier to do a few worksheets throughout the 2 weeks than having to do a full 10 days of work. It was our first taste of actually doing homeschool, and I loved it. And it was super easy, and it definitely helped with the decision of homeschooling my kids. When my son was sick last week, only 1 out of my 3 kids got sick. We skipped his school for 2 days so that he could recover. And I felt zero anxiety about staying on track because their curriculums are rock solid. They're so good. So when he came back to doing his curriculum this week, he was perfect. He was totally fine. That is not the same for kids in the public or private school system. And there's a lot of anxiety over that. And then there turns into a lot of homework. Number 3, no homework for my kids. So they have independent work to do in the morning, and then they have their lessons to do in the afternoon when my toddler is sleeping. And it works so well. And I'm actually very thankful that I realized we don't have to do a full 6 hours of schoolwork. And probably from when they do their independent work to their lessons, maximum 2 hours. My older one is very quick with his lessons because he can do a lot of the independent work himself because he realizes now once I get it done, I can go and play. My 8-year-old, not so much. He goes a little bit longer. But honestly, my 10-year-old, maybe an hour. And then we do a lot of things together. So we do history and science together. They do it as a podcast, and they're doing puzzles, and they're coloring, and they're doing art at that same time. Number 4, I never wanted to homeschool my kids. I was the last person to homeschool my kids. I was always so excited when they were going back to school after Christmas break because I needed a break, okay? And I was totally overstimulated. I was working way too much. I was having too many high expectations for my business and not high expectations for my family and my kids because I expected the school to do what they are supposed to do. And that's just not true. So when I reduced my work schedule, I brought them home. I homeschooled them now. I reduced my work schedule this year significantly. It has helped us so much, and I truly love homeschooling my kids. It is so much fun. I'm watching them right now playing outside in the snow while I make this video for you. We got done so much work today. Wednesdays are our full home days. And even with our handyman guy coming to fix my washer and my dryer, we got so much stuff done. Number 5, homeschool kids are not weird. All kids are weird, okay? When I first started homeschooling my kids, I said to one of my sister-in-laws, I said, I just don't want my kids to be weird. And she said, all kids are weird. Have you ever thought about that? Like, all kids, no matter what background they have, they are weird and they go through phases. And that just clicked my mind. I was like, you are so right. So I was a public school kid. I was weird as well. I went through phases of I loved to wear sweatpants all day long, and then I was wearing like formal, really nice clothes and heels to school because I felt prettier, and I was like kind of out of that awkward stage. And all kids are weird. We all go through stages. And one other thing about like homeschoolers and private and public school kids is like social anxiety or talking out in public, things like that. Went to public school, never wanted to talk to anybody in my life, and I started a business. And now I'm the most extroverted person talking and making content on the internet for people I don't even know. And my kids talk to more strangers in my vicinity. They don't just go walk around, but they ask questions at the grocery store. Excuse me, can you help me grab that? Excuse me, where can I find this? And that is my challenge for them anytime we go to a store is I give them something that they have to go find. And if they can't find it, they have to ask an employee. And it has helped them so much with their social anxiety as well. And number 6, co-ops. So I'm in New Jersey. Now homeschooling is really big here in New Jersey, and there are a ton of co-ops. So finding the right co-op that works for you and your family was really big and important for me as well. We joined one co-op and it worked perfectly. It is Christian based, it's non-denominational Christian. It is really good families. And what I also love is they background check every single person that comes into that door. And really, honestly, a parent has to stay with each and every single kid. So there's always a parent there. So those are my few little things about homeschooling. And tell me if you have anything to add to it.